Where's James?
Well, James has appeared in the last 4 videos. He's working very hard and it's time he took a break. So that's why it's just you and me now.
Okay. What's with the Stranger Things t-shirt, man?
I'm glad you asked. Well, Stranger Things is made for people born in the 70s and 80s and it's a cool show. And just like the Camry, which is made for people who are in their 30s and 40s, I dare say that this Camry is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool actually. This is currently the 8th generation Toyota Camry and it looks nothing like before. As a matter of fact, just based on looks alone, I'm quite sold.
Yeah, why don't you tell me more about this car?
Okay, ching! This new Toyota Camry starts from $152,000 for the 2-litre model and $156,000 for this 2.5-litre model we are looking at today. The 2.5-litre petrol engine produces 207 brake horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. The 8-speed automatic transmission brings the Camry from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9.2 seconds. For more details on the Camry or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. It looks different now. You know, it's more modern, more slick, unlike the previous few generations where it was really bland,
Yeah, very
boxy.
uncle.
Yeah, you know, it was very old, very boring. But this somehow just changes the game. I mean, it goes head to head with cars like Volkswagen Passat, Mazda 6, and those cars that I just mentioned are actually very, very attractive cars. And this brings it up to the next level.
Yeah, there are a lot of nice sleek lines over here.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing I think I've got a little bit of complaint is probably this portion here. It's a little bit over the top.
It looks like Thanos, like horizontal.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or some huge whale that eats plankton. Yeah, you've got a lot of plankton in there.
Yeah, it's a little too much, but I mean, I'm not complaining here really. I mean, think about it, John. I mean, I am mid-30s, family man. In the past, if you were to ask me, would I get a Camry? I'll say nah, I won't. But now, I would. With this car, I would. But then again, it's a tricky thing because I'm not too sure if I'm changing my taste because I'm already mid-30s.
No, I don't think so. It definitely, if you put this side by side with the previous generation Camry, you can tell that this one it appeals to a younger crowd. It's definitely sportier.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it in this color, to be honest. I'd probably get it in black or white, a more conservative color.
Okay, now that we know that you're kind of in love with this, why don't we check out the boot?
Come on. You know, John, what I also really like about the car is this Camry right here. It kind of allows Toyota to showcase, or at least gives you the feeling that Toyota is really proud of this car.
Toyota Camry. Who could ask for anything more?
Yeah, it's very different. You usually have a
one exactly.
Camry
so this
here.
is really is bolder now. But you know what? I really want to show you the boot. What's really cool. 490 liters worth of space.
Wow.
It may not be the best in class, but it's very decent. Let me show you.
All right.
Check-in luggage.
If people want to sponsor luggage, please give us nicer looking luggage.
Yep.
A lot of people complain about my market stroller trolley.
Wife wants to go to the market.
So if you want to sponsor a nice market trolley, please let me know.
Family man with a stroller. There you go.
Everything fits.
I know, right? 490 worth.
So is anyone going to fit in there today?
Nah, James not here.
Yeah.
I want James to get in.
Okay. Cool stuff. On to the back seat. Okay, now for the back seat. So if you are a family person upgrading to this car, the back seat is actually very important because this is where your child will be with his or her child seat and your spouse will be at the back as well. So, ISOFIX points, check. Lots of leg room, check. Headspace, check. Great plush leather, so it's very comfortable in here. And there are creature comforts like rear aircon, charging points, and something very important for Singapore's weather, sunshades. Lovely, no more uneven tans on your arms after a day in the car. Okay, now let's see how the Camry fits 3 in the rear. Hello.
spacious.
Hey, actually, it's pretty alright.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
Even for your headroom.
yeah.
Yeah, it being a front-wheel drive has got this. It being a front-wheel drive has got this advantage that the transmission hump isn't too high, so you can actually fit easily.
Right.
Yeah, like that.
Alright.
Cool.
I guess we like the back seat.
It's really easy to get in and out of car like this, and I'll tell you why. Start the engine, and the steering starts moving to your exact position where you left off. Now, it's very important for a pint-sized guy like me, because if the steering wheel is like this, and I like to sit close to the steering wheel, gives me better control, right? Getting in and out of the car is going to cause a little bit of problem. But this is easy. You're faced with this nicely wrapped leather steering wheel, multifunctional steering wheel in fact, which means I can actually control whatever I have to do via here without taking my eyes off the road. Dashboard's really nice, simple, and we like it simple. But what's really, really nice is this whole portion here. It looks like a kimono dress of sorts, and it wraps the center console infotainment system really, really nicely. It makes you feel like it's nicely packaged. The engineers and the designers really thought this through properly. And I think what they also thought properly was the whole ambience of the car. Now, the car doesn't come with sunroof, and that's fine. But imagine if it's no sunroof and it's all black. It's gonna be really dull, it's gonna be really boring. But what Toyota did was really, really nice. It's, if you see here, cream white color, soft to the touch. It actually creates a livelier cabin ambience. I like the seats, really comfortable. It's actually electric memory seats. I can have 2 different memory settings here, which is good. So if, for example, my wife decides to drive and she seats quite differently from the way I seat, she can set hers to either number 1 or number 2. Now, the car doesn't come with wireless T charging. Now, that's fine, because if you check all these out here, it's actually nicely flushed. I have USB port, aux in, and I can charge my phone. And when I'm done, cap it back, and it's clean and it's very neat. Now, what's also neat is all these small little buttons here. There's a whole button. There's Eco, Normal, and Sport driving mode, which means to say, if you're wondering what this whole button is, this whole button basically just means you can take your foot off the brakes when you're at the lights, and it will just stay still. Now, only one way to find out how this thing drives. Let's check it out.
Hey Julian, tell me, how does this car drive?
It's damn comfortable. I mean, I'm enjoying myself. You know how I'm a really impatient driver.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to rush from point to point in this car. It just feels like I want to enjoy myself. I want to soak in the whole experience being in this car. It's not crazy luxurious like, say, maybe a Lexus or an Audi or a BM, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's luxurious in its very own right.
Yeah. But this is based on the Lexus, right?
Yeah. It's actually based on the Lexus ES. It has the same global architectural platform.
As a passenger, I must agree with you. It's very comfortable. I can stretch my leg out
Yep.
fully, completely, and I could easily fall asleep in here.
I know, right? It's really, you know, I think it has a lot to do with the aircon as well.
Yeah, the
And
aircon
it's-
is great.
The aircon is working damn well, man. I mean, Toyota's aircon is like best in business. It's always cold. It's cold all the time. You could probably set it at 25 and it'll still be damn cold.
And I think what's important for this type of car, right, is the back seat where you have your kids and
Yeah.
your wife. It's very comfortable behind there. And then I noticed that the buttons here to adjust the
Oh yeah.
the front passenger seat. I call this a tauke button because your tauke behind will be able to
Adjust it for you, yeah.
Move the passenger seat much further forward so that they get more leg room.
It actually feels, I don't know, I'm actually quite surprised by the whole thing. I mean, like, Several years ago, if you tell me, would you actually want to buy a Camry, I'll say, nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. You
It
know,
was super.
maybe it's not for me or something like that. But now, so I don't know if it's because Toyota has upped its ante with the Camry or our age just went up.
No,
Then they're feeling this way. You know
I
what
think,
mean?
objectively speaking, if you look at this car versus the past few Camrys, you can tell that the design language of this one is more
Yeah.
suited to the younger generation. You know, it's got sleek lines, it's not boxy,
Yep.
and that definitely appeals to people who want something sportier.
No, but I'm not too sure if I want to get it in like this color, the creamy white.
The cream white.
It's really nice. I mean, I really like it because it kind of gives it a bit of a light-hearted experience. But I think I'll get it in black because this is the kind of car that you want to keep for 10 years.
Wow.
Maybe even 20 if you
Wow.
renew COE. I mean, it's Toyota. It's going to work
Yeah.
like... It's just going to work well throughout the years, right?
Yeah.
I don't really want to have dirty seats.
Yeah.
For functional purposes, I would probably just keep it black.
Yeah, I guess if you wear jeans, the color will run on the leather.
Exactly.
But I must say that this white leather with the wood panel
Yeah.
feel, I mean, if you blindfold someone and plonk them in here and you cover the Toyota badge, they're going to think this is a German car.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it gives off this luxurious look and
feel,
vibe.
right?
Yeah.
But I really like this whole thing. I mean, this is nicely wrapped. It encompasses it's well thought out. They didn't just do it and then we need to place the infotainment system here. They
Yeah.
actually had it planned, and it's
Yeah, I like
Very
that
nicely done.
the infotainment system, there are still physical buttons to adjust the aircon.
Exactly,
Which is the thing that you probably adjust the most.
Yeah.
And it's not hidden inside some command in the infotainment system. So it just makes sense.
it's practical. I mean, I think it's also partly to do with how we personally like things like function over form.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's no point having something that looks great but is completely non-functional at all.
Yes. Julian, there are 3 levels.
Okay.
Will buy, won't buy, or go try.
Yes.
You know what?
I have an answer in mind.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, will
Will
buy. Alright, why?
I'll get this for the very simple reason that it gives me what I need. It might not exactly be what I want, but it's really, really what I need. Now, here's the thing. If there's certain things that bother me when it comes to buying a car, right? I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't have ventilated seats, and I think it's actually really important. A lot of people will just be thinking like, this guy is an idiot. I know I am, but ventilated seats, it's an important feature,
Okay.
especially in our climate. Number 2, if you were to tell someone like, if someone were to ask you, hey, dude, what car are you driving? I'm driving a Camry. They'll be like, oh, I think you're too young for it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I understand.
But what it lacks, it makes up for with its supple suspension, great aircon, very slick looks, comfortable drivetrain. I mean, I really like it. And 2.5 litre, to be honest, with that much horses, 207, it's not slow. I can actually keep up with the pack if I wanted to. I just choose not to because I'm really enjoying the drive.
Yeah. I mean, for me, if I'm at an age where a lot of other people like me, mid-30s, are into maybe going to get their second car and they have a small young family.
Okay.
So you're thinking of a car that is slightly bigger,
Okay.
higher capacity.
Yep.
And this car has all of that.
All right.
Great back seat for my wife and my kid. Lots of
Fair
space. Premium interior, very comfortable ride.
Yep.
And then you have that Toyota reliability. And
yes, definitely, yeah.
And adaptive cruise control. So I think for me it's the complete package. And like you said, a lot of people would think that aren't you a bit too young to drive a Camry?
Yeah.
But look at this car, front and back.
Yeah.
It has a new design language. It looks so much younger, sleeker.
I think Toyota
sportier.
really did a good job by really improving the Camry product,
Yes.
because it has been bland for a damn long time. It has been bland for 7 generations, and this 8.1 just takes it up to a whole new level.
Yeah.
I think it's good job done. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the bell icon button somewhere there or there, you know, so that you'll be notified when we upload new videos.
Yep. And we are definitely reading all the comments and feedback that you guys are giving, and we are taking it to heart, and we are trying to improve ourselves as we go along. We are actually figuring things out as we film
As always.
each episode. So
Yep.
please be patient with us. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and till next time.